if you're here watching a video on holistic leadership, you probably care about leadership. You might be a leader, you might be an aspiring leader, but if you are in any of these categories, you have probably searched online and done some studying around what leadership is. If you did a Google search, you might find an infinite number of links that are going to provide you definitions and strategies to become a good leader. Maybe you go on Amazon and you search leadership and you're looking for a great book and you find that there's 2.5 million different options to choose from. So if you're a leader and you're watching this video, you clearly are interested in leadership and how to become a better leader. And one of the things that we love about the whole leader is that it provides a great model, a great level of clarity to what holistic leadership looks like. And so we are going to, in this video, describe not what holistic leadership is. There's plenty of videos that you can see in the Whole Leader catalog for that, but we're going to talk about why holistic leadership matters, and specifically why it matters to what leaders do. And we're going to condense all of that information that you might find on Google or Amazon about what leadership is or what makes good leaders, and we're going to say, well, why does holistic health matter in the actual function and work of leadership? Now, there's lots of different definitions of leadership. Sometimes you might hear that a really simple explanation and definition is that leadership is just merely influencing people towards a common goal. That's a great, simple definition of what leadership is. And then you might go and you might learn a whole bunch of different ways on how to become a good leader and how to do this well. But the question that we, I think, rarely ask ourselves is, what do leaders actually do? Maybe you're a leader and you're sitting in your chair and you're thinking, what am I supposed to do today, this week, this month, this year? Maybe you're an aspiring leader and you're thinking to yourself, I want to be a leader, but what do leaders actually do? I know what leadership is, but what do they do? And so in this video, we're going to say, well, we have a pretty good definition of what leadership is and what leaders do. And what do leaders actually do? And why does holistic health matter in what leaders do? And what leaders really do is that leaders change things. Leaders are instruments of change. There's a researcher and author whose name is James Coos, and he says that change is the provenance of leaders. And if leadership is influencing people towards a common goal, what we do is help people change from one circumstance or situation to another. We help organizations and teams go from one state, one outcome, to a preferred state, a preferred outcome. And as we do that, this is really where holistic health comes in and why holistic health matters. And we're going to take a look at 3 specific elements of this change process that leaders participate in, and we're going to look specifically at why leadership and why holistic health matters in these 3 different stages of leadership. But before we get to that, we want to make sure that we have a lot of clarity on what we mean by healthy. You might be thinking about physical health or mental health or emotional health. And usually if we say healthy, holistic health, we just immediately think it's a binary choice of being healthy or unhealthy. We want you to know that in our approach to holistic leadership and holistic health in leadership, we do not make it a binary choice of healthy or unhealthy. We define someone who is healthy, a leader who is healthy, as somebody who is both aware of the areas of health and unhealth in our life, in our holistic lives, and is taking intentional steps to improve our health in these different areas. We also, conversely, would say someone who is unhealthy is somebody who is either aware of their areas of health or unhealth or unaware, and they're not taking any intentional steps to grow in their health. So it's a combination of awareness and intentionality to grow health is how we define healthy. And a combination of either lack of awareness or lack of intentionality in growing our health as an area of unhealth. And so as you consider those definitions, don't get trapped in the binary decision of I'm not healthy, I'm not healthy. The fact that you're here watching a video, investigating what holistic health looks like and why it matters in leadership is an indication that you are both healthy and growing in health on the path to greater health. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for investing in your leadership and in the leadership of your team and your organization. And we are going to take a journey and say, well, what do leaders actually do? And what are the 3 different elements that we do, and why does holistic health matter? So let's jump into this in our next couple videos.